All right, my name is Jeremy Fisher. It's Jeremy, Fisher, Fisher, with the Austin Police Department's Public Information Office. Last night at approximately 11:30 p.m., officers responded to the report of a disturbance in the 500 block of East Rundberg Lane. Upon arrival, officers located a black female victim with obvious signs of trauma to the body. Life-saving measures were attempted at the scene. The victim was transported to a local area hospital for treatment. However, she was pronounced deceased at the hospital. This is in the preliminary stages of the investigation. Obviously, you can see the scene is still active behind me. However, at the time, investigators believe this to be an isolated incident with no ongoing threat to the public. If anybody has any information regarding this incident, we ask that you reach out to the homicide tip line at 512-477-3588 or through Crime Stoppers at 512-472-TIPS. It's 512-472-8477. If you guys have any questions, I can take a couple.
Just looking at the scene right now, I know it's widely dispersed. Can you tell me exactly, I guess, where it happened?
They're still trying to sort out exactly where. I know that it was in this 500 block, and I think it was off the street a little bit, maybe in a wood line.
You said the person had obvious trauma, but it is an isolated incident. So, can you just clarify? Is there any question of suspects?
Right now, we do not have any suspect information.
Do we suspect the victim or possible assailant being a person experiencing homelessness because it happened in a wooded area?
We don't know. It did happen in what I guess you could describe as an encampment, but I don't know the victim's information or the suspect information. So it's too early to say that that's the case, but it did happen in the woods at an encampment.
The call at 11:30, it was what was the call? How did that happen?
The initial call was a disturbance.
Disturbance.
Yeah.
And regarding the homicide, like you said, obvious trauma, was it related to knife, gun, anything like that?
Obvious physical trauma. Yep.
And where the actual homicide took place, this is my final question.
Yep.
Did it take place near a residential area, like apartments or anything?
I don't have the exact location. I know that it was. I mean, as you can see, where the investigators in the crime scene unit is still active is around the area that it took place.
I guess just in terms of response time, I see there was a lot of people that came around here. Talk to me about in terms of the response. What exactly?
Are you asking how long did it take to get here, or about resources?
Yeah, resources.
Well, I mean, obviously we have a lot of resources here because of the traffic in the area, and because the crime scene is not well defined, I guess you could say. So it's going to take a lot of resources to keep that crime scene preserved as far as the integrity of the scene. Also, we have investigators, we have uniformed officers, we have crime scene unit, and we have victim services counselors all on scene. So you can see there's a lot of resources out here.
My final question, you talk about traffic. Is there any, in terms of blockage of this road, how long will that be? And I know it's close to I-35.
Yeah.
Is there any concerns for people, traveling in the morning?
Way too early to tell. Yeah. Like I said, it's obvious the scene is still very active behind us. So very early in the stage. So we really don't know how long it's going to take.
Thank you.
All good?
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.